Hi, this is Michael Niren, immigration lawyer and founder of VisaPlace.com. So over the years, we have processed thousands of visas for Canada and US. We've helped a lot of people cross borders. And we have found that there are common questions that people ask about getting visas, qualifying for visas. Now, there's no substitute for meeting with an immigration professional one-on-one to discuss your personal circumstances. Everyone's circumstance is different. But there are some commonalities which are applicable to most situations. And I'm going to list them today, and hopefully this will give you some framework. So when you do wish to speak to an immigration professional, you have at least a starting point, because it's all about framing your situation properly so you can get the best advice. So generally speaking, you should know obviously your background situation, and most people do. But what are the specifics? You should know obviously, why do you want to cross borders? Why do you want to get a visa? What is the purpose? Do you want to work? Do you want to study? Do you want to just visit? Do you want to ultimately move? How long do you want to stay? It could be you're going to work in a temporary job for maybe a year or 2 years. What is your tax situation? Now you have to remember that. It's not just about immigration, it's about tax situation. So you have to actually find out, and you may have to talk to a tax professional about this. When you cross the border, what are the tax implications? Do you have family? Will you be bringing your spouse? Do you have kids? Will you be bringing them? Will they be going to school? Do you intend that your spouse will be working or just being with you? There's a lot of different issues surrounding that. Another issue is, do you have a criminal record? Even a minor one. That could cause some challenges for you to obtain a visa. You may need a waiver or some special permit that will allow you to cross the border to overcome your inadmissibility or potential inadmissibility if you have a criminal record. Also, what country are you from? Different countries, people from different countries are unfortunately treated differently. It's not all equal. So if you're from, for example, Canada and you wanted to go to the United States or vice versa, you do have the benefit of the NAFTA agreement, which could make things a little bit easier depending upon your circumstances. If you're from a non-NAFTA country, say like India, there could be some additional challenges for you to obtain a visa. So there are a lot of different things that you have to know before you even come to the table to discuss your case. So it's a good idea to write it all down, just to list out your questions, outline your circumstances. And then when you speak to an immigration professional, you have to know, well, what are my chances? After learning all about your case, the immigration professional should be able to tell you, well, these are your chances. Of course, there are no guarantees and there's no crystal ball. No one can tell you for sure, but they should give you an idea of what are your chances. Also, how long is it going to take? How much is it going to cost? And once you get there, once you get your visa, what's the next step? Sometimes if you get a work permit, you're going to want to get Social Security or social insurance, depending upon which country. And that's not a visa. That's actually that's a special permit that will allow you to get on a payroll in a country and also ultimately get a driver's license. And there's a lot of administrative things you have to do once you get to your destination. So there's a lot of fact gathering and a lot of work to do well in advance before you even consult with someone. And of course, it's not easy, but that's going to help you and go a long way towards obtaining your goal and getting the visa. So hopefully this will give you some guidelines and some framework for at least the first step. If you like the video, please click like, and always join us at www.visaplace.com.